Gears are one of the great inventions of humanity. The development of gear technology has had a profound impact on human civilization. The robotic arm on the core module of the China space station is a good helper for astronauts to work. This rabbit arm is the most intelligent, difficult, and complex space intelligent manufacturing system in China.
What about the load capacity and motion accuracy of the robotic arm?
That's a great question. It has a maximum load capacity of 25 tons and an arm length of 10.2 meters, but it can perform tasks with millimeter level accuracy. Everyone, what's the secret is high accuracy? The most important reason is its core component, the reducer. The core part of a reducer is the gear. In this class, we will explore the past and present life of gears. At the same time, we also will learn the representation of gear structural elements.
Hello everyone, we are the past group of gears. I am a bronze gear unearthed in Shanxi province, China. I am the oldest gear ever discovered. I am a dragon bone water wheel from the Han Dynasty. I have greatly improved the efficiency of people's labor. I am a guide car from the Eastern Han Dynasty. I am an odometer. We are both mechanical devices with gear mechanisms as the core.
Thank you for your sharing. Let us see the development of ancient Chinese gear technology and feel the broadness and depth of Chinese traditional culture.
We are the present group of gears. I am a cylindrical gear, and I ensure the accuracy and the efficiency of power transmission of C919.
I am a bevel gear on the China Railway high speed. I ensure that the trains can smoothly turn and change lanes.
I am the worm gear and worm in China's large wind turbine generator site. I provide a guarantee for the stable operation of wind turbines.
Thank you for your sharing. You have shown us that gears play a crucial role in the engineering and heavy equipment of a great country. Just now, we saw the three most common types of gears: cylindrical gears, bevel gears, and wall gears and worms. Any of you can tell us the difference between them?
Cylindrical gears are used for transmission between two parallel shafts. Bevel gears are used for transmission between two intersecting shafts. And worm gears and worms are used for transmission between two perpendicularly intersecting shafts.
Well done! There are various types of gears in the robotic arm of our Tiangong space station. Cylindrical gear transmission is the most common type. Taking the evolved spare cylindrical gear as an example, I will introduce the basic parameters of gears. The basic parameters of gear include the number of teeth, module, pressure angle, tooth height coefficient, and clearance coefficient. The basic parameters are the basic for calculating the dimensions of each part of the gear. Among them, the module is the most basic parameter. What's the module? The module of a gear is a factor that determines the size of its teeth. The larger the module, the larger the teeth, and the greater the load capacity of the gear. For example, the module is the size of a shoe. The larger the size, the larger the shoe. To facilitate design and manufacturing, the module has been standardized. What's the significance of standardization? This is the Chinese standard EMU Fuxing. This tree widely adopts Chinese national standards. Among the 254 key standards of the tree side, up to 84% are Chinese standards. For different modules of tree side, we have established a unified technical standard system, thus achieving unity of survival function, operation, and maintenance, which not only improves efficiency but also reduces costs. This fully demonstrates the important role of standardization in promoting the development of high-speed rail. How to clearly express gears in the design? Comparing the two gears designs from China and Japan, who can tell me the differences in the expression?
The positions of the wheels are different.
The drawing representation methods used are different.
Well done. The left image uses the first angle projection. The right image uses the third angle projection. Most of the countries use the first angle projection, but the United States, Japan, Canada, Australia use the third angle projection. I hope you understand the similarities and the differences in the technical standards of different countries. Then you can better promote international exchanges and so international cooperation. So, what is the difference between the first angle projection and the third angle projection? Basically, the first angle projection drawing method is to see the actual object first and then the view. The third angle projection drawing method is to see the view first and then the actual object. Now, let's learn the expression in Chinese gear drawings. In the drawings, gears are usually represented by two wheels, frontal wheel and left side wheel or particle wheel. The frontal wheel expresses the external shape and the internal structure. The left side wheel expresses the shape of the gear hold keyway. Because the basic structure of the gear is rotating body, the axis is usually placed horizontally when expressing. It's convenient for workers to process and read the drawings. There is a Chinese saying, "Convenience for others is convenience for oneself." Always thinking about others is a test of a person's character. Let's draw it now. Because gears are commonly used, the national standards have standardized gear teeth structure and dimensional parameters. We need to use specified drawing methods. The gear teeth part only needs to be represented by 3 circles. The addendum circle is represented by a thin solid line. The pitch circle is represented by a thin dotted line, and the dedendum circle is represented by a thin solid line, or it can be omitted. You should strictly follow the provisions of national standards to draw gears. In this macro lesson, you learned about the function, classification, and the drawing representation of gears. And you understood the important classification of gears in major national equipment. In this macro lesson, we learned the drawing representation of gear, but the reducer is drawing by mechanical gears missing. Please complete the task of drawing the gear missing assembly drawing after class. Looking to the future, gears will continue to write the legend of industrial civilization and empower manufacturing powers.